Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a timeless classic that's been making us laugh for generations. Tom and Jerry. Have you ever wondered why, after more than 80 years, these two are still so popular? They're not just cartoon characters. They're a global phenomenon, constantly going viral even today. What's their secret? Let's find out. It all started back in 1940. William Hanna and Joseph Barbera, working at MGM, created a simple short called Puss Gets the Boot. It featured a cat named Jasper and an unnamed mouse. The short was a massive hit, even getting an Oscar nomination. The studio, initially skeptical, quickly realized they had gold on their hands. They held a contest to name the duo, and voila, Tom and Jerry were born. So, what makes their formula so perfect? First, the silence. Tom and Jerry rarely speak. This was a genius move because their comedy isn't based on witty dialogue. It's all about universal physical comedy, a well-timed smack with a frying pan, a comically delayed reaction to a trap, or an elaborate chase scene. These things are funny in any language. This lack of dialogue made the cartoon instantly accessible to a global audience, breaking down cultural and language barriers long before the internet even existed. Another key element is the incredible animation. The early MGM shorts are masterpieces of hand-drawn animation. The fluidity of movement, the expressive faces, the detailed backgrounds, it was all top-tier work. The animators weren't just drawing a cat chasing a mouse. They were choreographing a beautiful, chaotic ballet. The timing, the anticipation, the exaggeration, every principle of animation was used to its fullest potential to make each gag land perfectly. Think about Tom's body contorting into impossible shapes, or Jerry's smug little smile after outsmarting him. It's visual storytelling at its finest. And let's talk about the characters themselves. On the surface, it's a simple cat-and-mouse game. But it's so much more than that. Tom isn't just a villain. He's often just doing his job as a house cat, or he gets provoked by Jerry. We see his frustration, his moments of triumph, and his spectacular failures. We can relate to his struggle, even if we're rooting for the mouse and Jerry. He's not just an innocent victim. He's clever, resourceful, and often the one who starts the trouble. He's the ultimate underdog, using his brains to overcome Tom's brawn. This dynamic is what keeps us hooked. Sometimes we feel bad for Tom. Other times we cheer for Jerry. Their relationship is surprisingly complex. They can be mortal enemies one minute and reluctant partners the next, teaming up against a common foe like Spike the dog or Butch the alley cat. This flexibility keeps the stories fresh and unpredictable. The music also plays a huge role. Scott Bradley's scores are legendary. They're not just background music. They're an essential part of the storytelling. The music perfectly mirrors the action on screen, accentuating every movement, every gag, and every emotion. It's a full-blown orchestral performance that elevates the slapstick to an art form. The blend of classical, jazz, and pop tunes creates a rich, dynamic soundscape that is just as iconic as the characters themselves. Over the decades, Tom and Jerry have gone through many changes with different studios and animation styles, but the core of what makes them special has remained. Even now, in the age of social media, clips of their classic chasers are constantly being shared, remixed, and turned into memes. Why? Because true comedy is timeless. The simple joy of watching a well-executed slapstick routine is something that everyone, no matter their age or background, can appreciate. Tom and Jerry prove that you, Dan T, need fancy dialogue or a complex plot to create something truly memorable. All you need is creativity, brilliant animation, and a cat with some really, really bad luck. They are more than just a cartoon. They are a masterclass in comedy and a cherished part of our collective cultural memory. What's your favorite Tom and Jerry moment? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to read them. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. See you in the next one.